Today's horoscope, Scorpio June 14, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon in your communications sector today is likely to keep you busy and connected. You seek extra mental stimulation or variety. Enjoy the energy of the day, with good feelings and graciousness expressed around you. Today is strong for communicating your beliefs, ideas, and ideals. You may be teaching in some capacity or opportunity, i.e., to travel and learn, or simply experience something different and new, can come your way. Avoid promising too much simply because you're feeling so much more optimistic than usual. However, sharing your viewpoints and perspectives with friends can be very rewarding. You might figure out how to manage a part of yourself that previously controlled you, and this can boost your confidence. Opening up to others somehow invites more opportunities into your life. Connections can be especially helpful, and relationships can be surprising, pleasant, and prosperous. You can enjoy rewarding discussions, and there seems to be more generosity and a spirit of goodwill in your interactions. You're looking forward to new pursuits, experiences, commitments, and attachments. An asteroid in the heavens is making tracks now. Vesta, an asteroid that is named after the Roman goddess of the hearth and home, has returned to direct motion in your zodiac sign. This ensures a newfound trend is set to begin on a global level. Vesta is the asteroid that mirrors the sacred flame that lives within us, the one that can never be extinguished in our very core. It shows what we defend and hold close to ourselves, and that can never be given away. As Vesta transits Scorpio, we seek to eliminate what is not serving us and to embrace shadow work. The underdog will have all of your sympathy right now, even if you're the top dog. Spread a few favors around, and you'll see them come back to you when you need them. Keeping yourself busy is never a problem. However, you will be more easily home in on what activities are priorities while the current transit lasts. There is an order of priority which, if you don't stray from, will build your health and self-esteem from the inside out. It all starts with what you eat, how often you exercise, and how well you sleep. It's a short list, but mastering it is not easy. This day is sure to suit you well. With this essence at hand, there'll be no stopping you from getting things done. With your analytical approach and your diligent attention to detail, you will find that this day soars past you. Prepare to have an active evening getting caught up on things in your personal life that you may need to deal with. When you get the chance, spend a little time just relaxing and recharging. As the moon makes its only visit to your communication sector while Venus is in your relationship sector, their friendly aspect today is a chance to channel this into giving your heart and your relationships a voice. With no planetary activity in your communication sector and Mercury, the planet of communication, having left your relationship sector last month, these monthly visits are key to keeping the communication lines open. As this is not just the moon's only visit while Venus is here, but with after 6 years Uranus just weeks away from leaving as well, it is more important than ever to have the communication lines open. As the moon makes its only visit to you, our communication sector while Venus, the planet of love, is in your relationship sector, their friendly aspect turns things around from earlier in the week. Since returning 7 days ago, Venus has clashed with the moon as it moved through Scorpio, leaving you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, but with a chance now to focus on getting the communication lines open. Daily Planetary Overview. Take a moment and ask yourself, do I like who I am becoming? That simple yet profound question sits at the heart of today's energy as the Sun in Gemini squares the North Node in Pisces and the South Node in Virgo. This celestial alignment acts like a checkpoint on your personal journey, gently but firmly nudging you to reflect on how far you've come and where you're truly heading. You might feel like you're standing at a crossroads, sensing that a shift is needed, but you aren't sure what the next step should be. That's completely normal. Growth doesn't always come with clarity at first. It often comes disguised as discomfort, resistance, or even boredom. But remember this: comfort zones, while familiar, are rarely where we evolve. If everything feels a little too easy or predictable, it might be a sign that you're ready to stretch beyond the version of yourself you've outgrown. It's also a powerful moment to look inward, especially if you're finding yourself frustrated or facing setbacks. Resist the temptation to assign blame to others or external circumstances. That kind of thinking, while easy to fall into, can create rifts in your relationships and distance you from your own power. Instead, try to reframe the situation. What is this moment trying to teach you? Could there be another layer, another perspective, that offers insight instead of irritation? If conversations start to feel tense or emotions run high, give yourself permission to pause. You don't need to win every debate or prove a point right now. Sometimes, silence can be the strongest statement and space can be the most healing gift. People will naturally be drawn to your compassion and sincerity. Your willingness to show up for yourself and others will not go unnoticed. You might even find others joining your efforts, rallying around a shared cause or collective intention. These moments of unity, of mutual support, can be deeply healing and inspiring, especially if you felt isolate. Lately. That said, it's just as important to know when to retreat. Don't push yourself into situations that feel draining or overwhelming. Today's energy asks you to honor your boundaries. Find your sanctuary, whether it's a cozy corner in your home, a quiet walk in nature, or even just a few minutes with a book and a cup of tea. Sometimes the greatest wisdom comes in stillness. And while you're giving yourself space, allow yourself to dream. You may have your eye on something and experience an item, a goal that feels just out of reach. Perhaps it's a little indulgent, or maybe even a big risk. Ask yourself, is this desire fleeting, or does it reflect something deeper? Often, the longing for something isn't just about the object itself, but what it represents: a lifestyle, a sense of self-worth, a new chapter. If that desire is grounded in authenticity, trust that you're capable of making it happen. You don't have to have all the answers today, but you can begin taking small, meaningful steps. If money is involved, now may be a good time to spend, as long as you're being thoughtful about how and why. Treat yourself, but don't pour it all into one big purchase. Think of your resources as seeds. With the right investment, they'll grow in ways that serve your long-term well-being. Also, listen to those around you. People are being especially honest and insightful right now. Whether you're making personal decisions or big financial moves, there is wisdom available to you sometime. In the form of a friend's offhand comment or an unexpected piece of advice. Stay open. You might just hear exactly what you needed. So as you move through this day, let it be both a mirror and a compass. Reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Celebrate the ways you've already grown, and take even the smallest action toward what comes next. You don't need to transform everything all at once. Progress is still progress, even when it's quiet and slow. I'd love to hear how this energy is resonating with you. Have you recently felt called to grow in a new direction? Or maybe you've been wrestling with a decision that feels tied to your identity or purpose. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might just spark inspiration for someone else on a similar journey. Today, you're not just going through the motions. You're growing, becoming, evolving, and that is a beautiful thing.